This is Dufftown, on the outskirts of Aberdeenshire, Scotland. The Glenfiddich Distillery, one of the very few whiskey makers in Scotland who still make their own barrels. In this case, they're reconditioning older barrels, refitting and shaving the wooden staves, replacing the metal hoops that hold each barrel together, the tops, the sides, the whole thing. Then sending it through the burn sequence that will toast the inside of each container. For the next 12 to 15 to 20 or even more years, this is where you'll find those barrels.
Go ahead.
The excise warehouse where whiskey comes to grow up.
Now swears, you know, the whole history of this cask is there in that it was a...
It is the toast, the burned wood inside the barrel, that gives the whiskey so much of its taste and color.
As with this, sort of just one drop, that's nearly 60% alcohol by volume.
This is Peter Gordon,
But even at that,
great-great-grandson of the founder of Glenfiddich.
it's just fantastic. It just, you can
He's
tell
explaining the somewhat arcane
difference
and
from
mysterious
every
code
barrel
stenciled
was
onto the ends
stenciled.
of each barrel.
And before it was identified exactly what it would be painted and then a stencil put on with the common features. So the Glenfiddich Distillery, G is the Customs and Excise letter for Glenfiddich. It was obviously the barrels, there was 11,100. The year was all the same for the batch, 1979, and every barrel would have at least 50 gallons in. So they were all spray painted, and it was only when it was filled that finally you would have a special brush, which was like a sort of enlarged shaving brush with a whole pile of numbers, stencils, individual, that you would put together to finish off the rest of the naming of the cask. And so this was 11,136, and the volume was 52.6 gallons, and it was all incredibly messy. And both ends were done.
And you did this as a young lad?
I did this. I came and worked here for all my holidays. Yeah, and so I was in the filling store in at Glenfiddich in 1979. So who knows? Could have been me. It looks untidy enough for me.
And finally, when the barrels are emptied, when their life is over, they come here to the barrel graveyard.